Hi, my name is Joseph, and I'd like to welcome you to Men's Fellowship Adventures. Today, I guess I'm a little angry because when you think about life, whatever you do, you become a role model. Someone is always looking at you. In particular, I'm thinking about Kirsten Sinema, who was in Arizona and was elected as a Democrat. Now she switches her party to independent. And I think to myself, what about all the people that trusted you as a Democrat who voted for you? So basically, she said, to hell with everybody. I'm going to follow the money because she's getting paid for it in one way or another. And it just kind of, with a big S, it sucks. Because if you as a man will say that you're going to do something, then follow through and do it. People are looking at you. If you're walking down the street high and swearing and carrying on like you have no care in the world, remember there's somebody looking at you. And if it's a little boy or a little girl, then you're molding an image in their minds that it's okay to do what you're doing. Now, there's some of you guys out there that don't give a damn, quite frankly. And, that's how you grew up. That's what you know, that's what you're used to. And some of you got stuff like cars and jewelry, maybe women, but you don't sleep at night. You're not happy with yourself. And there's a small percentage that is, but for the most of you, you're not happy with yourself. And life is about being happy. You know, you in the Bible, it promised you 120 years. People think it's 70 or 80, but it's really 120 years that they promise it to you. And if you, like me, I'm in my third quarter now, and I'm trying to make the most of it. Yes, let me win the lottery. Give me some opportunity to buy an airplane and fly it all over the world. I want to do something while I still have the ability to do so. Because once you graduate high school, then if you get out of that without having a kid, you're lucky. But if you have a kid when you're in high school, you're stuck. What do you got to pay child support? You got to pay your kid's way through high school too. And being that, well, at least for black people, the world tried to suppress the money that we deserve. So it's just a harder fight for you to come out of poverty to really get the things that you like. I mean, let's face it, do you own your house? Well, I say this, when you own your house and you're filling out an application, they look at you different when you own your house. So one of your goals could be buy a house. You buy a house by paying your bills. You buy a house by managing your credit. You buy a house by, planning wisely. I mean, if I could do it, you can do it. I got my house in 2017. Had opportunities to get it way before then. I listened to a woman that was telling me no, when if she understood the market and finances, she would have said yes, and we'd have been living on this house now that's worth $5 million way back when. But anyway, we'd have got it for 350,000, and that would have been a good investment. But take a house for example. If you were able to get your credit together, which I talked about earlier, found a house that you could buy, because it's not so much as your dream house right now. It's more of a house that you can get in. So if the house is a ranch and it only costs you like $100,000 to get in, well, get in it. You and your boys have a party on the weekend and fix a room up and, remodel it or whatever. As long as you have the equipment and the men, you can do anything to that house. But the real kicker is if you bought it for 100,000 and 3 or 4 years later it was worth 175,000. Well, you sell it, you could put that 75,000 minus, the expenses like the commission and all that, and put it in your pocket and go to the next. It's about building wealth. What I used to chase seminars that talked about multiple streams of income. Now, granted, I'm trying to use a podcast, I'm trying to use this channel to build me a stream of income. But what I'm giving you is me, my voice, my experience, my talent, my gifts. I'm giving you me. Hopefully, you'll understand, or maybe one day the light will click on and you'll say, yes, I'll give you. I have to learn how to set it up. That's why I wish I had grandkids, because they know all about this computer world and me. I'm struggling to get on the email. I don't know too much about it, but I will learn. And that's the way I am. I'm always going to do something to advance myself. But, with the house, you bought it for 100, you sell it for 175, and you level up to the next one. And today, nowadays, they got a lot of ways of getting this. They have home buyers, first time home buyers seminars. I believe they used to be like 4 weeks, one day a week. You sit out for 4 hours and they give you the skills and whatever you need to learn how to get the loan and manage and so on and so forth. And sooner or later, they give you like a down payment assistance or something that will help you get in the house. And I say it like this: if you can get one at 18, you're doing good. If you wait till you're 35, you're still doing good. And if you're 85 and you want to get your first house, then get it. Because believe me, it's a lot better than renting in an apartment. And I don't know about you, but I like it better. They call it working smarter, not easier. And speaking of work, I'll give you an example of a job. Let's say you need a job now. What are you going to do? Look, you can go into the computer and type in all the skills that you think you got, and they'll show you jobs that that encompasses those skills. And so when you go on your interview, you just tell the dude, I'm the kind of guy that I'll tell the boss, if there's a fire in the break room, I'll evacuate everyone and call the fire department, and then I'll call the boss and say, what do you want me to do now? What a lot of people do is barely get along. You can go to McDonald's or Wendy's, or you can even go to a supermarket and see all these youngsters. Every time they get a chance, they're on their phone. Or you go to the bathroom and you see somebody. I mean, it don't take 10 minutes to take a piss. They're on their phone. And when you come in, they try to fake it off. Look, if you're working for the man, work for the man. And that's how he looks at you. Because work, it's not really how strong you are, how many bags of cement you can lift that will get you the promotion. It's about your decisions. If you make decisions, if you get the boss to trust you to make the right decision to advance the business, then you get paid. That's why people go to college, because they finish the curriculum and, a business owner thinks, well, they went to college, so I think they can make appropriate decisions. That's what it's all about, making decisions. That's why you need to get on any kind of board you can, board of directors for whatever. Start making decisions for a group of people so that your legacy will, precede you. They'll see all the good things that you've done for the community and for people. You help people with the decisions you make, and that's how you get paid. That's how you afford the house. Yeah, I know right now, I'm going to date this. We're in December. I think it's December the 9th. And I know people are stressing about Christmas. We went through this high gas. We went through the elections. We went through COVID. Now they're worried about the three diseases, RSV, the flu, and COVID. If you're doing the right thing, you don't have to worry about it. I'm not saying it ain't going to come. I got 5 shots plus one, and that one was pneumonia. Yeah, and it doesn't bother me to get a shot. I got plenty of shots when I went overseas. If you got on a plane and want a trip to Jamaica or want a trip to, France, wherever, you got to get shots. So get your shot. It ain't going to kill you. Anyway, the thing about men's fellowship adventure is what I'm trying to instill in you is to put away those childish things. Tag, you're it. No, you're it. No. like sometimes I'm driving down the street and I'm at a red light. This is in Arizona. And so, at the red light, everybody gets on their phone. And, if somebody's a little slow, I'll give them a toot on the horn. I just laugh. I laugh with, oh, shoot, I lost you. I told you I don't know nothing about this technology. Anyway, I laugh when someone toots the horn back as if I shouldn't have tooted the horn at them. And I'm like, grow up, go. I'll go when they do it to me. I just step on the gas a little faster. Anyway, so we're talking about growing up and being responsible. I want my plane. What do you want? You want a boat? You want a truck? You want a wife? Well, when you get in line with God and you start doing the right things in society, then we can come together, or better yet, all the forces in the atmosphere will come together and give you those things that you need. I'm telling you, just do it and you'll see what I mean. It works. Yeah, there's a lot of things that will hold you back, and definitely the most important thing that will, or the biggest thing that's going to hold you back, is you. You're the one that says, I can do it. Or you're the one that says, I can't do it, man. It's just too hard. Your choice. I mean, it's easier to get it done and get it over with and then enjoy life than trying to hide or make excuses or procrastinate. All those things just delay the inevitable. I mean, if you want to go get it, and once you get that, get something else. And that's why you make a list of all the things you want to do. Just get one after the other, after the other, after the other. So since this is Christmas, and you probably got a girl and some kids hanging around, you're gonna have fun with the kids. I wish I had them, but anyway, it's not so much how big of a gift it is, how much money you are spending for it. It's how much love you put behind it. I mean, I remember I was dating this girl from Phoenix, Arizona. We didn't have no money, but we had love. God was filled in the house. We sung everywhere, every day almost. We was making melodies, and the Christmas came around, and this chick took some paper bags and made decorations. I'm like, look at this. We got Christmas. It makes me feel like once I become a billionaire or millionaire, whichever comes first, I would go back and just bless her, with, Christmas. And I've done that for people, and it feels good when you can give to others. But you got to get yourself together first. And that's why I'm here. Let's go ahead and do this. Until the next time, just give me a holler because I know you got something on your mind. But in the meantime, take this and you can take it to the bank, and I guarantee you it won't bounce. This is Joseph again with Men's Fellowship Adventures. Don't forget, share this with your boys. Have a good day.